Hey everyone, it's Bargain Princess. So I know it's been a while now since I last made a video. I believe it's been about 2.5, 3 weeks now since I last uploaded my fairy Halloween tutorial for 2010. Now if you're following me on Twitter, then you already know what went down and why I couldn't upload any more videos. It's not because I couldn't handle it or it's because I was running out of dares or because of haters or anything like that. It was nothing like that at all. I had a couple more videos that I wanted to upload for you guys, but about 3 weeks ago, my mom received a phone call from my aunt, my uncle's wife, just telling my mom how my uncle was rushed back to the hospital. Now, before all of this, he was already diagnosed about 2 years ago with lung cancer. He was a smoker for many years, and I guess it just caught up to him. And afterwards, he was then diagnosed with diabetes about a year ago, and he was then recently diagnosed about 5 or 6 months ago with brain tumors. So he had to undergo like a lot of radiation and just, you know, a lot of time at the hospital and taking a lot of pills. So when my mom heard the news about my uncle and how the results didn't come back too good, the doctors told my aunt that he was on the verge of kidney failure, and we all know, like, if your kidneys are about to shut down, that means that your body is pretty much, you know, practically giving up. So when my mom heard about this, my mom and I and my other uncle, we took the first flight down to Florida to, you know, go spend time with him and the family. By this time, my uncle was already brought back home from the hospital because that was his wishes. He wanted to, you know, die peacefully in the comfort of his own home. By the time we got there, I saw my uncle sitting in his bed, and you know, it was very awkward. It was weird. It was strange seeing my uncle, someone who I've known obviously for my whole life. And you know, if you knew my uncle, he was one very strong man. So seeing him in his bed, just lying there, just, you know, just fragile looking, and it was sad. It was very sad because out of all my uncles, he was the one that I was extremely close with, because he had a personality that it was so likable. Even if you knew him for like a day or like a couple minutes, you will fall instantly in love with my uncle. He was just so real, so down to earth. He was so wise, and he just seemed like he was the king of the earth. Like, he was, if you know my uncle was fly. But as the night went on, and like around like 11 at night, he became like a little bit more agitated, and you could just see that he was becoming a little bit more uncomfortable. Every time you touched my uncle or try to move him into a new position, he started to moan and the screaming, and it just seemed like it got louder throughout the hour. Around, I want to say 7-ish in the morning, that's when my mom, you know, decided to, you know, get him prepared for the morning, give him a mini bird bath, and my cousins helped out, and, you know, just get him refreshed and feeling good for the rest of the day, because the football game was on and coming on. He was the type to scream at the TV and be like, yeah, go on, yeah. So, you know, we was hoping for something, you know, so he could watch his game and stuff. So my mom and I and my other cousins, we took a trip to Walmart to, you know, go run some errands, pick up some food for dinner, and by the time we came back to the house, I saw my uncle, my other uncle, walking outside, and you could tell something was not good just because of the way he looked. And so I got out the car and I heard him say that my uncle passed away. So it's been very difficult the past couple weeks. Trust me, I wasn't expecting this at all, and when stuff like this happens, I don't really know how to handle situations like that, and I just don't want to be bothered with anything. So that's why you didn't really hear me or see me much on Twitter, or you didn't see me much on my blog, or that's why I didn't upload any videos. So, but you know, I like making videos for you guys, and it's a great way for me to get my mind off of things and just ease into things. So I just wanted to come on here really quick, let you know that everything is okay. I'm fine. The family, you know, we're taking each day at a time. The holidays, honestly, truthfully, they're not going to be the same anymore, just because the fact that two very strong people in our family are no longer here with us. I'm pretty sure he's having a party up in heaven and he's taking his shots and he probably has a cigarette in his hand right now. But thank you everyone for all your prayers on Twitter. You know who you are. Thank you so much for everything. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I love making videos for you guys, and it's a great way for me to get my mind off of things. So I have a couple reviews that I want to do, a couple makeup tutorials, a few nail tutorials that I want to do for you guys. So definitely stay tuned. You should be expecting a lot more videos from me. That's pretty much it. I guess I will see you in my next video.